Advanced Computational Techniques and Optimization. Module 3 Part 1. Numerical Integration. Consider the definite integral I equal to integral a to b f of x dx. Here integrand f of x is a given function and a, b are known, which are endpoints of the interval ab. Divide the interval ab into n number of equal subintervals so that length of each subinterval is h equal to b minus a divided by n. Newton-Cotes quadrature formula to evaluate integral a to b f of x dx corresponding to the y values y0, y1, etc. yn for x equal to x0, x1, etc. xn. Divide interval ab into n equal subintervals with h equal to b minus a divided by n and x0 equal to a, x1 equal to x0 plus h, etc. xn equal to x0 plus nh, which is equal to b. Therefore, I equal to integral a to b f of x dx equal to integral x0 to x0 plus nh f of x dx. Now replace f of x by using Newton's forward difference interpolation formula. So we get I equal to h into integral 0 to n f of x0 plus r h dr. Now perform the integration with respect to r. So it is equal to h into integral 0 to n y0 plus r delta y0 plus r into r minus 1 by 2 factorial delta square y0 plus r into r minus 1 into r minus 2 by 3 factorial delta cube y0 plus etc. dr. Now integrate with respect to r. So it is equal to h into r y0 plus r square by 2 delta y0 plus 1 by 2 into r cube by 3 minus r square by 2 delta square y0 plus etc. within limit 0 n, and substitute the limit. So we get nh into y0 plus n by 2 delta y0 plus n into 2n minus 3 by 12 delta square y0 plus n into n minus 2 whole square by 24 delta cube y0 plus etc. This is known as Newton-Cotes quadrature formula. A number of important formula like trapezoidal rule, Simpson's 1/3 rule, Simpson's 3/8 rule, Wedel's rule can be deduced by putting n equal to 1, 2, 3 and 6. So substitute n equal to 1 in Newton-Cotes quadrature formula. We get trapezoidal rule of integration. So the integral I equal to integral a to b f of x dx equal to h by 2 into y0 plus y1 plus h by 2 into y1 plus y2 plus etc. h by 2 into yn minus 1 plus yn. And area under the curve is approximately equal to sum of the areas of n trapezoids of each n subintervals. So this is equal to h by 2 into y0 plus yn plus 2 times y1 plus y2 plus etc. plus yn minus 1. This is known as trapezoidal rule. Similarly, Simpson's rule of integration. Consider the integral a to b f of x dx. So here corresponding to the subdivision x0 y0 x1 y1 etc. xn yn, consider the number of intervals in Simpson's rule of numerical integration as an even number and length equal to b minus a by 2m where n equal to 2m. So the formula become I equal to integral a to b f of x dx equal to h by 3 into y0 plus y2 m plus 4 times y1 plus y2 plus etc. plus y2m minus 1 plus 2 times y2 plus y4 plus etc. plus y2m minus 2. This is called Simpson's 1/3 rule. Similarly, Simpson's 3/8 rule is given by I equal to integral a to b f of x dx equal to 3h by 8 into y0 plus y3m plus 3 times y1 plus y2 plus y4 plus y5 plus etc plus y3m minus 1 plus 2 times y3 plus y6 plus etc plus y3m minus 3. So here the number of intervals must be multiple of 3. So evaluate the integral using trapezoidal rule and Simpson's rule. Integral 0 to 6 e raised to minus x square dx by taking number of subintervals n equal to 6. So find out the values y0, y1, y2 etc. corresponding to x0 equal to 0, x1 equal to 1, x2 2, x3 3, x4 4, x5 5 and x6 equal to 6, and compute y0, y1 etc y6. So here a equal to 0 and b equal to 6 and n equal to 6, so h equal to 1. So construct this table. If you use Simpson's 3/8 rule, then apply the formula 3h by 8 times y0 plus y3m plus 3 times y1 plus y2 plus y4 plus y5 plus etc plus y3m minus 1 plus 2 times y3 plus y6 plus etc plus y3m minus 3, and substitute values from the table. So we get integral a to b f of x dx, that is integral 0 to 6 e raised to minus x square dx. Another example, evaluate the integral 0 to 1 by root of 1 plus x square dx using trapezoidal rule by dividing interval 0 1 into 5 equal parts. So n equal to 5, h equal to 1 minus 0 by 5, that is 0.2. Prepare the table 0 1 2 3 4 5, x 0, 0.2, 0.4, 0.6, 0.81, and find out the value of y. Substitute in the formula trapezoidal rule, I equal to h by 2 into y0 plus y5 plus 2 times y1 plus y2 plus y3 plus y4. Substitute values from the table, so we get 0.88016. Another example, evaluate the integral using Simpson's 1/3 rule. So here n equal to 4, so h equal to 0.8 minus 0 by 4, which is equal to 0.2, where a equal to 0 and b equal to 0.8. So obtain the value of y using f of x equal to 1 by root of 1 plus x square. So using Simpson's rule, I equal to h by 3 into y0 plus y4 plus 4 times y1 plus y3 plus 2 into y2. Substitute values from the table, so we get 0.68329. Evaluate integral 0 to 6 1 by 1 plus x square dx using trapezoidal rule, Simpson's 1/3 rule and Simpson's 3/8 rule. So f of x equal to 1 by 1 plus x square, n equal to 6, so we get h equal to 1, a equal to 0 and b equal to 6, corresponding to f of x equal to 1 by 1 plus x square. Construct this table. So using trapezoidal rule, we get I equal to h by 2 into y0 plus y5 plus 2 times y1 plus y2 plus y3 plus y4. Substitute values from the table, so we get 1.4105. Similarly, using Simpson's 1/3 rule, I equal to integral a to b f of x dx equal to h by 3 into y0 plus y6 plus 4 times y1 plus y3 plus y5 plus etc plus 2 into y2 plus y4 plus etc. Substitute these values from table, so we get 1.3657. And using Simpson's 3/8 rule, we get 1.3568. evaluate integral 0 to pi by 2 sin x dx using Simpson's 1/3 rule. So f of x equal to sin x, a equal to 0, b equal to pi by 2. Choose n equal to 6 and construct this table. Apply Simpson's 1/3 rule. Substitute values from this table. So we get 1.0007. Next topic is Lagrange interpolation. Suppose we have the function y equal to f of x is known at x equal to x0 etc. xn. The process of finding the value of y at other values of x inside the interval x0 xn is called interpolation. Polynomial interpolation involves finding a polynomial of order n that passes through the n+1 data points. One of the methods used to find this polynomial is called Lagrangian method of interpolation, and the polynomial is given by fnx equal to sigma I ranging from 0 to n Lix f of xi, where n in fnx stands for the nth order polynomial that approximates the function y equal to f of x given at n+1 data points as x0 y0, x1 y1 etc. xn yn, and Lix is given by the formula Lix equal to pi j ranging from 0 to n, I ranging from 0 to n x minus xj by xi minus xj. Example, use Lagrange formula to calculate f of x from the following data. So f of x equal to, according to the formula, f of x equal to x minus 2 into x minus 3 into x minus 6 divided by 0 minus 2 into 0 minus 3 into 0 minus 6 into 648 plus x minus 0 into x minus 3 into x minus 6 divided by 2 minus 0 into 2 minus 3 into 2 minus 6 into 704 plus x minus 0 into x minus 2 into x minus 6 divided by 3 minus 0 into 3 minus 2 into 3 minus 6 into 729 plus x minus 0 into x minus 2 into x minus 3 by 6 minus 0 into 6 minus 2 into 6 minus 3 into 7. So we get minus 10.703 x cube plus 53.514 x square minus 35.417 x plus 648. Next topic is curve fitting. Let x1, y1, x2, y2, etc. xn, yn be the set of observations obtained from the study on n samples. The method to find a relation between variables xi and yi or to find the best fit for the equation of curve is called curve fitting. Let y equal to f of xi, a1, etc. an be the best fit curve which represent the given data set where a1, etc. n are parameters. So there is a difference between observed and theoretical data. This difference is called residual. The difference is known as residual error. That is, residual error ei equal to yi minus f of xi, a1, etc. an. And if we denote e as sum of squares of the residual error, e equal to sigma I ranging from 1 to n ei square, that is sigma I ranging from 1 to n yi minus f of xi, a1, etc. an whole square. The principle of least square states that the best estimates of a1, a2, etc. an are those values of a1, a2, etc. an which minimize the sum of squares of the residual errors. That is, minimize e. Therefore, it satisfies the equations dou e by dou a1 equal to 0, dou e by dou a2 equal to 0, etc. dou e by dou an equal to 0. And these equations are called normal equations. Solving normal equation, we get values of parameters a1, a2, etc. an. So for example, fitting of a straight line of the form y equal to a plus bx. Here the residual error ei is given by yi minus a plus bxi and e equal to sigma ei square I ranging from 1 to n. Now e equal to sigma I ranging from 1 to n yi minus a plus bxi the whole square. So apply method of principle of least squares. Therefore, to apply that, find dou E by dou A and dou E by dou B and equate to 0, form simultaneous equation and solve. So we get normal equation sigma I ranging from 1 to n yi minus na minus b into sigma I ranging from 1 to n xi equal to 0. Second normal equation is dou E by dou E equal to 0 implies sigma I ranging from 1 to n xi yi minus a sigma I ranging from 1 to n xi minus b sigma I ranging from 1 to n xi square equal to 0. So by solving normal equation we get values of parameters a and b. So here fit a straight line y equal to a plus bx to this data and hence find the value of y at x equal to 2.5. So consider the normal equation 1 and 2. So prepare the table to get values sigma xi, sigma yi, sigma xi square, sigma xi yi and substitute these values in normal equation. So normal equation gives 5a plus 10b equal to 16.9, 10a plus 30b equal to 47.1. Therefore, after solving we get a equal to 0.72 and b equal to 1.33. And substitute values of a and b in the equation y equal to a plus bx, we get y equal to 0.72 plus 1.33x, which represent best fit to a straight line. At x equal to 2.5 we get y equal to 4.045. Similarly, fitting of an exponential function of the form y equal to a raised to bx. For that first formulate normal equation. So take logarithm on both sides. So we get y equal to a plus bx, where y equal to log y to the base e and a equal to log a to the base e. Accordingly, we have normal equation sigma I ranging from 1 to n yi minus na minus b sigma I ranging from 1 to n xi equal to 0. And the second normal equation is sigma I ranging from 1 to n xi yi minus a sigma I ranging from 1 to n xi minus b sigma I ranging from 1 to n xi square equal to 0. For example, fit exponential function to this data. So solve the normal equation. For that prepare a table showing the details xi yi, y equal to log y to the base e, xi square and xi yi, and get the sum sigma, so that normal equations become 5a plus 30b equal to 17.0272 and 30a plus 20b equal to 122.1634. After solving this we get a equal to 0.40541. Therefore this a equal to 1.5 and b equal to 0.5. Hence y equal to 1.5 into e raised to 0.5x. Fitting a power equation y equal to ax raised to b. So y equal to ax raised to b, take log on both sides, we get y equal to a plus bx, where y equal to log y and a equal to log a, x equal to log x. So consider the normal equations and prepare the table x y x y x square x y. So from normal equation we get 2.857b plus 6a equal to 4.312 and 2.857a plus 1.775b equal to 2.266. So after solving we get a equal to 2.978 and b equal to 0.513. Hence y equal to ax raised to b becomes y equal to 2.978 into x raised to 0.513.